YouTube, Grand Rising, you got Stud Style Tarot back in the building. And I had to give y'all a little bit of that music playing on Spirit Radio. The song is called Trending by Hit Dog and DJ Grumble. And see, every time I hear a song with no words, that's Spirit Radio wanting you to feel the energy. And that's why I gave y'all just a little bit more this time. Hopefully y'all heard it. But somebody is saying you trending. Like everybody's talking about you. You in the news right now. You know, this person is seeing you getting some popularity. Maybe you were somebody who they thought didn't know nobody. So to now see you trending is getting somebody's attention, y'all. Let me start off right and say my prayer. Angels of the white light, ancestors and guides, thank you for your divine covering and protection as I channel these messages for the collective. Anybody known or unknown sending any negative energy my way, Spirit, return it back to the sender and bind it to them 1,000-fold. So mote it be. In the Most High God's name, we pray. Ashe, Ashe. Collective. Now we got Closer playing on Spirit Radio. This is somebody who just might be laying in their bed, fantasizing about being closer to you. This person is laying in a tree, y'all. This is comedy. She got a sheet somewhere up in that tree, and she was able to lay down in this raised elevation, is what I'm hearing Spirit say. Somebody wanting to be closer to you in this high vibrational energy. But this is somebody who is needing to raise their frequency, right? If they gonna be able to lay with you, fantasizing being closer to you. But see, it's because you trending, collective. And this is getting somebody's attention. Wow, I just heard somebody's becoming a fan. Maybe somebody wasn't a fan of you, now becoming a fan. That's deep, Spirit. I mean, y'all already know what we've been going through in the collective, right? I mean, I'm not trying to get everybody who doesn't know their own story back onto the story. Y'all know y'all's story. And it got ugly, right? I mean, so much so that you got on your spiritual path. Now somebody else is wanting to get on their spiritual path. because they're surrounded by fake people and ops. Y'all see that? I don't know why Spirit told me to grab this deck. I was actually looking for another one, and then Spirit was like, yeah, take that one. This is somebody who chose your opposition. So that means that they were against you too, right? At some point. But see, this is somebody who could also be around people who are their opposition. And they fake. Don't that sound like somebody need to change their crowd of people that they're around? You know, sometimes you got to get to a point in your life where you realize the company you keep is a reflection of you. You know, birds of a feather do flock together. Ooh. Wow, okay. I'm holding the deck wrong. We got forced to live a hobosexual lifestyle. Damn. They're forced. Ooh, look at Spirit. Did y'all see that? Look at Spirit. Spirit said, take that card. Their spell work backfiring and working for you instead. What? Wow, Spirit. Y'all see that, collective? See, because if they was hanging around fake people and ops, those could have been, like I said, people who were, you know, the opposition to you. So they sided with the people that didn't like you and could have been doing that spell work, right? Y'all know people talking shit negatively about you behind your back, you know, putting that ill intent in the air. That's black magic. Them slandering you, trying to make you look bad, black magic. But what's happening is all that stuff that they've been saying about you is actually working in your benefit, collective. Wow. It's working to your benefit. You want me to do it, Spirit? Okay, I'll do it. Wow. We got bad luck at gambling. Bad luck at gambling. Maybe this is somebody who thought they could gamble. Thought they could gamble this connection, huh? They didn't think much of it if they decided to go along with the ops and the fake people, right? That's crazy how you could fuck with somebody and not really like them. It's like, why are you fucking with them? Oh, because you're an opportunist. You really was only trying to get what you could out of the relationship, huh? Somebody may have just recently been charged with a DUI. I mean, that bad luck ain't playing, right? Now you got a DUI? So you know they going through some legal matters with that. You know, being on probation, having to go to AA, having to pay all this money to do all of this stuff. because you was caught under the influence while driving. Y'all see this card fell in the reverse, y'all. Third party connection. Y'all see that? This is somebody who just might be having to let go of a third party after having to deal with these legal matters, huh? Or is that the third party? Hey, we gonna find out, y'all. We gonna find out whose energy this is. Serving jail time. Y'all see that? At the bottom of the deck. Somebody serving jail time, y'all. I mean, when somebody's trending, because y'all know this is how we started, right? You know, you gaining popularity, you know, things are going good in your life. That's sounding like, you know, dharma. But someone else, as we clearly can see, is going through some karma because they needed to raise their vibration. And they think that maybe getting closer to you because you're trending, you know, you got a good reputation. This is somebody who sees you as their paradise. They said, when I get out of jail, I'm going to go be with the collective. Fuck all you third parties. Fuck all you fake people. Fuck all my enemies. Because wait a minute. Is this person doing jail time because of that DUI? Hey, hold on now, y'all. I mean, they don't keep you in jail that damn long. But, you know, if you got a history now of having DUIs, ooh, ooh, we collected. What have we tapped into? We gonna see. We gonna see. But it looks like this third party connection is over. Or is that spirit saying you will never be a third party? Because this was somebody who may have tried to make you a third party. Fair is fair, y'all. You see that? Fair is fair. Y'all, something told me to pull this deck out. Fair is fair, which is giving justice, right? We got, it says justice, balance, mutual benefit. Justice. Hey, if somebody been out here doing all this spell work and it's backfiring and working for you instead, I can only imagine what this person was doing behind the scenes before spirit had to finally come through with the justice, right? When I split the deck, see, somebody fell for temptation. And that's why fair is fair. This card says seduction, weaknesses, tempting others, desires. It says / desires. tempting desires. Hey, you already know when you be drinking, sometimes you tend to overindulge in things. And maybe this is somebody who overindulged while they was drunk in something and fell for the temptation, y'all. Ooh-wee. Spirit is talking today. Bottom of the deck. Magical gateway. This is giving that high priestess energy, divine feminine. Go for it on the right path. Wonderful new beginning. Didn't I tell y'all this was giving that high priestess divine feminine energy? Look at all these butterflies. Surrounding her. She got the crown. The butterfly crown. Okay? Empress energy. And right now, I can't even make it up, y'all. This is somebody who's hoping that you would still hold on. Or maybe they're still holding on because they see you. I just heard Spirit say, as this privileged lady. And look at their life here. After they were hating on you, right? Because that would be the spell word. Backfiring. All the things that they tried to say about you, right? That's now working for you instead. Making this person look like a hater. Especially if they were around other fake people. Talking they shit. Y'all see these cards, y'all? They came out in 2 different directions. Wow. This one is in the upright and crossing. This one is in the reverse and crossing. But it's going to the right. So let's see this one, y'all. Left out in the cold. Somebody is feeling like you done left them out in the cold, collective. That's why it's crossing. What's this one, y'all? Lone wolf. Now, see, I just heard my other phone go off. Hold on, let me go get it, y'all. Because y'all know those be the confirmations that we not trying to miss out on. You know, we got to get these confirmations, Spirit. But see, that was Spirit giving us the confirmation either on this person being the lone wolf in the reverse and crossing, or it was at that very end of them feeling left out in the cold. And then it was like confirmation. So, you know, but here we go. Somebody who's forced to live a homosexual lifestyle. So this is somebody who's doing anything just for a place to stay. Type of thing. You know. Because it's about, you know, moving around like a hobo. Like, you know what I mean? Like you doing things so that you ain't gotta move. You don't have to leave. And I'm just like, wow. Now we got this lone wolf that says free spirit, happy single, choosing to stay single in the reverse and crossing. Now see, this card says so much, this lone wolf, because depending on how we interpret this, this could be somebody who could have the mark of the beast on them. And the beast could be this wolf, or now, like that vampire energy, right? Like that devil energy, that energy vampire that wanted to be a free spirit, right? They wanted to be able to roam, and not be tied down to just one person. They were happily single. But now, maybe because of their situation, serving jail time, maybe this is somebody who's reflecting now. All they got time to do is think about what they done got themselves into. And now they're like, you know what? After seeing that magical force right at the bottom of the deck, I forget what it said, but it was given that divine feminine energy. Y'all gonna make me search for that card. But after seeing you turn into that magical person, they said, I don't want to be left out in the cold. No. I had a chance to be next to that. See? The traveler. Travel. A foreigner. Beginning your journey. Long distance relationship. See, you could be the traveler now, moving on from this person's energy, right? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get that card now. See, sometimes it's hard to remember all the cards, and these are new for me. So, I'm just working with them, y'all. I'm getting familiar. I've been seeing everybody using this deck. Now I finally got it. Yay. Spirit, don't make me do it, please. Lord, forgive me, y'all. We in real time on the video. This give y'all that impression of, experiencing me live. How about that? Oh man, this deck, the way I'm having to do it. Is that it? No. Hold on. And I don't want to hit pause, y'all. Bear with me, please. It was like the magical star. We gonna get it, y'all. Even if I gotta do them one for one right now. No. Damn, y'all. It's okay. Hang with me. We almost there. Y'all know patience is a virtue, right? Right. Dang, Spirit, you did it to me. You made me go through the whole deck. That's because they don't want y'all to know, see? This person, didn't want to acknowledge you for being this energy. Thought that they could, not give you the respect that you deserve. Yep, I done went through the whole deck, y'all, and overlooked it. But that's why I think that's you moving on, collective. You're holding your boat, reflecting you being the one that's moving in this traveler energy, even though I was hearing Spirit say, remember this person thought that they were a free spirit, right? Remember, they wanted to be this lone star, non-committal, but it's cause I think they, wore the mark of the beast. They still were in their shadow self. They still, were feeding, off of your energy, right? That vampire, that wolf. Damn, y'all. I done went through this deck again, and I still don't see it. So y'all gonna have to rewind the tape, okay? But my point is, thank you, Spirit. Like I was saying, this person thought that they were a free spirit, and they was going to be able to move around and feed, off of different people. When now you done became this magical star. I'm telling you, it's going to come back out, y'all. I know it is. Watch. Y'all see where it fell on top of the lone star. Planetary vibes in the upright and crossing. Planetary influences, celestial realism. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Celestial realms. Connection with the cosmos. This is somebody who was supposed to have gifts. Like you, collective, right? But they are now in this battlefield. Or maybe this was their energy, right? Being competitive with you, put you on the battlefield. It says fighting, arguments, disagreements, not on the same page. So see, maybe there's arguments and fighting amongst these wolves, these fake people, these ops, somehow because someone's serving jail time, somebody's missing out on that magical person, being surrounded by those wolves, remember? And now the wolves are fighting. Okay, Spirit. Landed on the planetary vibes. Fair is fair. Y'all remember when we saw that? Fair is fair. Justice. What's at the bottom of the deck, Spirit? Unhealthy choices. You see that? This person that got caught up in them unhealthy choices, y'all. Bad eating habits. Focus on your health. Careful who and what you let in. Yeah, they weren't careful who they let in, and now they could be stuck, y'all. But I promise y'all, I need to know. So hold on just 1 second, y'all. Hold on. Okay, y'all, I'm back. The card was Magical Gateway. Wasn't I saying something like Magical Star? It was Magical Gateway. I had to do it, y'all. Y'all know when you got something that you need to know and find out, it's going to bother you until you can take care of it. This person seeing you as that magical gateway, and they're missing out on that experience with you because of making unhealthy choices. Yeah. Which was at the bottom of the deck. Maybe this is somebody who's now having to focus on their health, right? Now having to address these unhealthy choices because they're serving jail time, because justice is being served. But see, this is when I see this card with the planetary vibes, and we see these other people, you know, it's given this witchcraft. You know, like they got together with other witches, which is probably why that third party connection was in the reverse here. Maybe, you know, the bad choices was that they got with this group of witches, this coven of people, these people with the mark of the beast. And now they're saying they don't want to be part of this anymore. They don't want to do this anymore. They don't want to be left out in the cold, remember? Because this is in the upright and crossing, but they are being left out in the cold because fair is fair. All that spell work is backfiring and working for you instead. This is a mess. I don't know who, got caught, with a DUI. Got charged with a DUI, and now somebody's serving jail time. This is a lot going on, y'all. Spirit, what deck? This is juicy right here. All right, I'm gonna do it, y'all. Spirit is telling me divine headquarters. Spiritual court got to come into play now. We got to see what Spirit trying to say. Rise like a phoenix. Is this somebody who's wanting to rise like a phoenix after a betrayal? Spiritual initiation. I think this is your energy, collective. You rose like a phoenix from something that clearly was being burnt down to nothing, right? They destroyed this bridge. It was burnt to the ashes. And now this person is serving jail time. As we can see the energy at the bottom of the deck. Maybe some of those unhealthy choices was doing this spell work against you. With other people. The fake people and the ops, right? Remember we saw that card? Ooh, okay, Spirit. It don't take much. We got 3 cards. Somebody is seeing clearly. Somebody seeing clearly, huh? Maybe they seeing that spirit is giving you a new beginning. And somebody's bitter. Could be that karmic that they chose over you that's bitter. Could be, once again, this person wanting to rise like a phoenix because they're seeing clearly and wanting a new beginning. With you, collective, after making these unhealthy choices, after watching you be initiated by spirit, stepping into your light worker energy, remember, you're the magical gateway. You're on the right path. That's what it said on that card. You're on the right path. And there was some other things that I can't remember. See, here it is. This is somebody that was doing spiritual manipulation. And now they getting hit with financial karma. Yup. Ancestor union. Warring angels. Wow. This was supposed to be a twin flame. But because this person decided to do magic on you, the spell work that's backfiring, they caused y'all ancestors to now be at war. There's fighting going on in the spiritual realm right now because this person didn't come through on their end of the deal when the divine was involved in this ancestor union between you and this person. But now they're warring. There's fighting going on in the 5D because this person turned on you doing this spiritual manipulation. Wealthy man at the bottom of the deck. So Spirit said, because this person reneged, you getting a wealthy man. Or you could be in this wealthy masculine energy. Take it how it resonates. Okay. It came out, y'all. Fair is fair. Wealthy man and abundant harvest. I think that's you, collective, in this King of Pentacles energy, receiving an abundant harvest. You know, sometimes women can be in their masculine energies. Maybe this is you embodying more of your masculine energy right now and reaping this abundant harvest. Spiritual burp when I said that. Bottom of the deck, See, and that is your spiritual initiation. Becoming this masculine energy sitting on all this money. Yes, spirit, while somebody else is doing jail time. They might be the bitter karmic now for you. And in this feminine energy, because they're in their feelings. Y'all got to take it how it resonates. I got to get another deck, y'all. One more deck. Wow. Let's do it. Let's get the IKEV Tarot. See? Hello? Bottom of the deck, 4 of Pentacles. You holding back. You saving. You sitting on your coin. You protecting your coin. Protecting your bag from somebody. Ooh, look at there. This person that betrayed you. That's who you holding back from. And this is the person who now y'all ancestors is fighting with these ancestors because this is somebody who reneged on the contract, betraying you, and now thinking they're going to come in this Knight of Swords energy, do something impulsive when this is over. When there's been an ending here and a rebirth. You had a rebirth. Now they want to have a rebirth, right? Spirit said this is your karmic partner. This would be a karmic connection if you get back with this person. They are your karmic. But they wanting to come in without thinking. This is a lot of cards landing on fair is fair and the wealthy man, along with the financial karma and the ancestor union. The spirit about to give you a new love. The Hangman, 6 of Swords, 8 of Cups, karmic partner. See, what's happening is this person is stuck where they at. They can't move. Stuck in jail, huh? Stuck in that karma. After you've been divinely guided to walk away from this person. You've been divinely guided. You know they're a karmic. Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. That could be you taking your time with your pentacle. You know, taking your time before you give your pentacle to someone because you know your worth. You know what you bring into the table. Wow, Spirit. We still keep getting all these cards. See, it's like I could have took those, but then it was these too. You know what? I feel like this is just some whole extra tea right there. I'm gonna be nosy. I'm gonna be nosy because it's the last column, y'all, and I'm about to go. Okay, so we have Knight of Cups covering 9 of Wands, 3 of Wands, which is that Hangman. Look, the 9 plus the 3 is 12. There go that Hangman. There you go in that 4 of Pentacles. Up in the clouds. This is somebody who, I'm getting a lot. They want to come in and love bomb you, but they're this wounded warrior that's trying to set their intentions to come in towards you, even though you're holding back from them. And this has got this person, you know, confused, head in the clouds, like delirious, like they don't understand why you holding back from them when they ready to come love bomb you. But Spirit is like, you know, they this wounded warrior that's, you know, they done been through a lot. They coming back to you all battered and bruised, trying to now come in with new intentions after betraying you. But this could also be Spirit saying, you getting a new love offer coming in, and to keep your guard up and to move forward, like move ahead and hold back from this person who is delirious. This Up in the Clouds card by Kev, it said delirium for the Up in the Clouds card. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna tell you what that card is right now. The Up in the Clouds. It says delirious, confused, unable to see clearly. Yeah, that's what the card says, y'all. So this is somebody who can't see clearly. Yeah. They're a karmic. So those are the cards, you know, that we getting for this third party connection in the reverse. This is somebody who may want to be a third party in your life, but it's not going to happen. But I am curious to see what these are, Spirit. The Sun, King of Pentacles, there we go again. Page of Swords, Justice. So you see there, this is somebody who's watching you and stalking you because they wanting to see who you talking to, like who's their replacement, who's this King of Pentacles that's coming into your life. Or this is Spirit saying that all they can do is watch you. Because remember I said you that wealthy man, and you know, you stepping into your masculine energy because you've had this awakening. You know, you're enlightened in that sun energy. You know, you've become a son. And you sitting on your abundance. You're holding back, and all this person can do is watch you. And that's justice. That's what these cards are saying. Their head is up in the clouds. They thinking that they can still come in and love bomb you, but they still battered and bruised, like they still need to work on themselves. Spirit said, you already know they are karmic. You already know they are karmic. Bottom of the deck, the Hermit. This could be this person in Hermit now. We do see that they're serving jail time. While they're in Hermit and possibly this Hangman energy, They sure are coming to some realizations about you and thinking that here they go, wanting to come fight for you, wanting to bring the chaos and the confusion. Here we go with the head up in the clouds. Now they want to bring the chaos and the confusion. To a magician energy. Somebody who's manifesting everything, wonderful in their life. Remember, you're the magical gateway. That actually gave me the magician energy. So that's going to be you. See, there they go. 5 of Swords. They want to come in thinking they're going to bring in some confusion, some chaos and confusion to try to manipulate their way back into your life. Really? I don't think so. You've ascended past this person, collective. Okay? You've ascended past this person. And Spirit is going to bring in another option. A King of Wands. Or that could be this person wanting to be your King of Wands because they're still attracted to you. Collective, listen here. Okay? We already know that a karmic is here to teach you lessons, right? And it looks like you've learned your lesson when it comes to this person that made some unhealthy choices. Your justice is for them to watch you. And it sounds like they are watching you, if y'all remember, because you trending. That was the first song on Spirit Radio. You're gaining popularity. This is somebody who's having to watch you continue to rise like that phoenix. And maybe take notes on how they can do the same while they're serving this jail time. Collective, I'm going to leave it there. Till the next time, y'all be good to each other. And thank y'all for rocking with me and getting to the end of the video. Don't forget to like and hype. Thank you very much. Till the next time. Love and light. And namaste.